What's up, y'all? What's up, dude? Live here from San Lorenzo, Paraguay. Yeah, just chilling, man. Just chilling. I don't know why I'm lagging. I'm connected to the internet. Yeah, I gotta check this out real quick. Hold up. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what's going on. Uh, Connected to the internet. Whenever I go live, it sucks, man. It's always lagging or something. I don't know if it's my phone or what. Anyways, chill day here in Paraguay. Kicking it with this dude. And yeah, just chilling, man. Beautiful day. It's just pretty hot. That's the only thing. Yeah, I guess I should start actually talking about the subject though. So maybe some people hop on. We'll see. Trying to get everything right here. That looks decent. Ugh. But yeah, man, coming up on between 450. I'm at like I'm at like 475 days or something like that here in Paraguay. Almost 500. No, less than a month. I'll be at 500 days here in Paraguay. Beautiful. Wampa. Yeah, man. It saves me, man. Here, let me show you. It always saves me. Always. Man, I don't know. I need a new phone or a DDI or what do you call it? DJI. Cause man, my phone sucks at going live. I don't know why it's buffering and all that. But hopefully, at least the sound's not buffering. I'm not moving around too much though, so that's good at least. But yeah, man. So I've been here for a long time. Been here for a long time, and it's a hell of a thing, you know. The I'm so disconnected to what's going on in the states, even though I see it, you know. Besides like the economic stuff, the dollar being diminished a little bit, I don't really feel it, man, in the states. Uh, I feel bad for people who are going through it. I think it's really ugly what people are going through, you know. But hell, what am I gonna do about it, you know? Besides maybe talk about some things on the channel here and there. But yeah, man, I'm in the promised land though. I call it the promised land. It certainly feels like it though. Everybody coming to Latin America, everybody coming to Paraguay, like for real, you know. Even just right now, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's just like so many bird sounds, so many tropical sounds all the time. It's kind of blissful, you know. No cows today though. Usually I got cows right here in front. During the day, the cows will come and graze and eat the grass in the field, but they're not here right now. But yeah, man. My chill, simple life here in Paraguay. I'm just like glad that, that I can keep doing it, staying here, being here, feeling blessed, And I just got out of the house today. Uh, the only bill that I can't pay by my Paraguayan bank account is the water bill here. So I had to go like 3 blocks away and go to a certain place. It's called Aguateria. I don't know if you ever heard of that before, but yeah. So there's a certain family or whatever that you have to pay your water bill to. It's kind of weird, but anyways, that's where I was at today. I was walking back and just shopping at the mom and pop shops, and man, I didn't realize like how much I could save even just not going to the supermarket here, like hitting up some of these mom and pop shops for simple things, like paper towels for the kitchen. You can find that stuff much cheaper than at the grocery stores even. Now the grocery stores are pretty cheap. Don't get me wrong. Uh, you know, I mean they get more expensive the closer you live to Asuncion downtown. But overall, I mean, you know, nothing in comparison to the U.S. prices. Not even close. But man, y'all ever notice that? Well, I don't know who's in the U.S. and who's abroad right now, but y'all ever notice that whenever you talk to people in the U.S., everything always comes back to money? And I totally understand that. I get it. But like it seems like every conversation always leads back to I don't got no money for that. You know what I mean? Or whatever. And for example, there's a ice cream. It's kind of ice cream that they got like little fruitilla cups, like strawberries and like whipped cream, and they're really good things you buy here. Anyways, they're like $1 or less than $1 here. When I can just go walk to the grocery store. But like everything, man, even like a simple ice cream cone in America, like come on, man, far too expensive. They just wonder why. Like why simple things. Like I was just watching a documentary about a family who lives in San Diego. Tell me why they're paying $6 for a loaf of bread. $6 for bread. Do you guys know how much bread that you can get here for $1? Bakery bread. Like I'm talking about like an entire bag, like a week's worth of bread for like $1 here. You know what I mean? And people don't realize that that people don't actually think about what you're actually purchasing in the U.S. Like guys, bread is just fucking flour, and whatever else, and then you just stick it in the oven. But and then slapping that $6 on it in the states. Like, come on, man! Everybody here makes their own bread. Bread is so cheap, and like, you know, and I buy eggs here. I buy 30 at a time, and at the grocery store that I go to, they're about 27,000. So divide by that by seven, talking $4, a little like yeah, about $4. But then again, that's for over 2 dozen eggs. You know, um, yeah, the 30 packs are 27,000 here at the grocery store. Uh, yeah, it'd be a little bit under $4 for 30 eggs, and they're really good. In fact, I was just talking to some expats about that. And I just brought it up, like, hey, what do you guys think about like the eggs here, right? Because I haven't even seen a white egg. I haven't even seen a white bleached egg in the since I've been in the U.S. Because here they're all brown and they're good. And yeah, the dude was telling me like, like the shells here, the egg shells are like hard, and they're like they're good quality. uh, I mean, wouldn't we call that organic in the states, like a brown eggs or whatever? Wouldn't that be considered organic? If anybody wants to look that up. But yeah, all right, somebody shared something with me. Anyways, but yeah, so man, I mean, like I can go on all day about the cost of living, and I guess people like when I do because it's tangible things that can improve your life when you're abroad. But yeah, like even though I've been here a long while, some of the stuff still fascinates me, and it doesn't really fascinate me the prices here, like are good value for certain things, and more surprises me how much people are willing to pay in America for the essentials, for the basics, bread, eggs, milk. I mean, that alone, just those three things, like a loaf of bread of decent quality in the states, eggs and milk, right there alone, that's like $15. You can come away with a cartload of groceries for $15. You know what I mean? Uh, so I mean, maybe not a cart full, but uh, like you can definitely get meat, throw meat in there too, and lunch. I mean, not like real meat, like um, cuts of beef and stuff for like $2 here, and for like two people. It's impressive stuff, you know. And so, anyways, that's the cost of living. But let's focus it off me for a second. This is where I'm at. People are wondering. My dog's over here being a crybaby. It's because he thinks I'm talking on the phone. Whenever he thinks I'm talking on the phone, he turns into a big old crybaby. I don't know why. Anyways, so yeah. Here goes one of his dog friends. They're having a stare down right now. I don't know if y'all can see that. Man, there's funny shit that goes on in the barrio here, though. They're just like random funny shit, man. Like what kids will do, or like the dogs or whatever. Is super lively here, man. I'm kind of surprised they're not playing soccer right now, to be honest. But yeah, the kids here who play soccer, they know I have a YouTube channel. They all follow me now. Anyways, man, it was pretty hot today. I want to say it's like upper 80s or 90s. If somebody actually wants to look that up, let me know. I know I'm talking to Americans when I'm talking in Fahrenheit, though. The rest of the world uses Celsius, man. And I'm kind of used to Celsius. Like I sort of understand it, but like down to the degree, I can't. I don't know those calculations. But yeah, whoever's watching, man, let me know where you're from. If you guys can comment in, are you guys able to comment in? Yeah, let me know where you're from. You want me to address anything, talk about anything? Kind of like a free consultation, question and answer. You know what I mean? So yeah, let me know. Let me know where you guys are from, who's watching. Or if you guys really got nothing better to do than just watch me here. I'm just playing. But yeah, yeah. Chill day here though in Paraguay. I mean, every day is like a chill day here in Paraguay, so that's not really nothing new, you know. Damn, we're down to one. Uh-oh. I wonder if people can. I don't even know. Anyways, that's okay. I'll stay live for a little bit. Talk to myself here. No, now we're back to 7. I don't know what just happened. Man, so people always ask me, can you get screens here? Like a screen door and a screen window? The answer is yes. And they're called mosquiteros. I didn't know what they were called so I had to look it up. Anyways, that's what we call them, but they're kind of expensive to install. I wouldn't think it's that expensive, but they gave me a quote and it was far too high. I'm like, man, they're trying to screw me over, man. I was like, man, no, I'm not paying that much for this. I know I can find somebody else to do it way cheaper than that. They're asking like some ridiculous number, like I want to say like 5 or 6 million, which would be like $800 or something. I mean, I guess if you're including entire screen doors and putting screens on all the windows, but even still, because Paraguayans we don't have screens like that. Like you're almost gonna see like no houses with window screens. Uh, yeah, it's kind of weird, like analyzing what's the standard here in Latin America and Paraguay versus the standard in the states. For things like screens. That's just something standard in the states, but here it's not. but but what is standard here is tinted windows, right? So you guys probably see the black tint like you have on your car. So that actually is standard for new houses, right? Well, actually, honestly, for pretty much any house. Um, this house is new. But yeah. So, anyways, uh, man, man, somebody the other day commented in, man. I was kind of thrown back a little bit, just hating, uh, you know. Dude said, he liked my interview, the way that I'm interviewing now, and there's less fluff in my interviews, whatever that means. And he said I'm getting better, but then he said something slight, right? He said a slight that was like, but a grown man shouldn't have a giggle or a laugh or some shit like that. I'm like, man, fuck out of here. Like, how you gonna tell me? Like, that's just my personality, man. Like, oh my god, I'm so sorry I laughed on a fucking interview or something like that. It's just kind of wild. It's just kind of wild that people have to find something wrong with everything, even though like there's 99% of something that they like, they'll find the 1% of the thing that they is wrong in their mind. But okay, let's break that topic down, right? What a real man does, or whatever. Um, if you're gonna comment in things like that, if you're gonna comment in things like that, like, oh, you know, this is what a real man does, or this is how a real man acts, or whatever. It's like, shouldn't you be on my level or better than me? Like, number one, where's your picture on your YouTube profile? What's your real name? Do you have a channel? can I go see how you're doing it right? You know, so like for the haters, you know, for the haters, man, I just wonder, you know, like okay, well, show me what the right way to do things are. Whether it's like you're hating on me because you don't like the way I laugh if I in an interview. Okay, cool, man. That's okay. You know, I know not everybody vibes with me. That's cool. But what's the correct way? You know, and plus, like you know, these people commenting in on anonymity. You know, like if you don't have the courage to put your real name or a real picture of yourself, then I'm not fucking with you, man. You know, like you got a lot to say. You know, and you know, yeah, I'll lose 10 subscribers to keep it real to gain 100. You know, my content's not for everybody. I know that. That's okay. You know, but it's just these weird slights that people have to throw out. You know, it's very odd. I don't really get it. Or where they're even trying to come from. You know, but yeah, crazy stuff though. But man, yeah. But besides that, man, I don't really care. Like life is good. You know, I can't complain. Jay, watch out. Go. Yeah. You know, like what do I got to complain about right now? You know, hey, stop eating grass. I don't care if he eats a little bit of grass. If he eats too much grass, he'll start vomiting. But yeah, man, watch out. But yeah, so I don't know. Like I like this house a lot, and you know, my sister told me like you know I should consider buying this house. But there's just a couple things that this house is missing, right? And yeah, if I buy a house, I think I would want it to be in Capiata, a little bit closer to the lake, to do a straight shot to Arewa, to Lake Ipacaraí. Because yeah, buying a house this house in San Lorenzo, it's cool enough. Like if there's a really good price, I don't even know what the price is to buy this, but um, I mean, if it was a really good price, I would definitely consider it. But I kind of have a feeling that they're not gonna price it at what I want, which what I want is gonna be like $40,000. You know, maybe 50, maybe. I would have to do some calculations, you know, to see the true value and but life is cheap here though. Life is cheap in San Lorenzo, and you know, I like places that are good values to live. Uh, you know, I mean, even my electricity bill last month, and I used the AC a little bit, not much. Came out to be like $15 or something like that, and it was even better than my last place because my last place really held in a lot of heat. Um, and it was harder to cool down. But this place is a little bit different. So yeah, so I don't know. So the other place I was paying probably double the energy bill, double the water bill. Even though I don't understand how it's so much cheaper here. To be completely honest, I don't really get it, but that's okay. Anyways, all I know that it is cheaper though, you know, and to live at this part of San Lorenzo, and yeah, I like it, man, because knowing me, If I live down like by Carmelitas and all that, which I go visit, I was just down there yesterday. But if I lived there, I would be too tempted to go out all the time. You know what I mean? Um, Super cool down there, but I'd rather go there once a week. You know, if that, to Carmelitas or whatever downtown Asuncion, and but live here though, because there's less temptation around here. There's still some clubs and stuff. You know, if I go to Pinedo, or that direction, and the Pinedo area would be cool, but it's just too many duplexes. And now that I live in a house, I think I'm gonna keep living in houses because houses are nice, man. There's more space, you know, a little bit like more personal area for myself. It's harder to maintain though. Not gonna lie, like I have to cut the grass and all that. But yeah, small price to pay, you know. But it is hot. It does get hot. So like something like cutting the grass with my little weed whacker thing is it's actually quite a bit of work. You know. But it's a good life though. Good life. And yeah, there's something too that like I don't have any neighbors in front of me. Just a soccer field, you know. So I only have one neighbor to the side and one neighbor to the side here, and then be in back of me is like a business, but they're not loud at all. It's like a warehouse or something. Um, so in that regard, it is kind of blissful here, right? Because here I show you again. You guys have seen it 1,000 times, but you know I got the soccer field, and yeah, you know everything's cheap here, man. Like it's way cheaper to live here than in Asuncion, and you know going forward in life, I really want to be saving for to buy a house and to travel. You know, one of my biggest goals is to have a house fully paid off by 40 years old. 34 now, so I got 6 years to purchase one and get it all paid off. And again, I really want to stay in the price range of about 40 to 60,000. I would consider going up to 80, maybe, depending, uh, depending on the location and all that. But you know, if I could stick to 40 to $60,000 house, that'd be ideal. You know, and you know my my guy Aaron. You know, you guys know Aaron, but he was telling me that people think that houses for $600,000 is a good deal in California. Now, how many houses here can you get for $600,000? I mean, you could have a condo in Encarnacion, you could have a condo in downtown Asuncion, and you could have a lake house in Lake Ipacaraí, and you can still have money left over. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know, it's pretty wild. Anyways, if you guys are on somebody write something in the chat. I just want to make sure that it works, or unless I screwed something up here. But yeah, if somebody could write something in the chat just so I know it works. Oh, okay. Thanks, Hart Heath Heath Baker. My mom is from Uruguay. Nice, nice. I definitely want to go to Uruguay. It's not the cheapest place to travel to. Heath Baker. Hello, hello. Yeah, thanks for commenting in. Now that I know the chat works. Good. Okay. Yeah, Uruguay is cool. Like everything that I've heard is good. It's just more expensive, you know. But I would do a week there to film. I would certainly do a week in Uruguay to film, and yeah, it's good vibes there, man. It's kind of similar to Paraguay, but not. I mean, you know, not the same. But what I mean by that is like smaller country vibes. You know, it's not a mega country. So yeah, do you guys? Does your mom drink today and then yerba mate? Like Argentina expensive. Yeah, Argentina is a little bit different because like I think if you go to Posadas, it's not that expensive across the border. But if you go to Buenos Aires, then it is very expensive. So Argentina is kind of it really depends where you're at in Argentina. It can vary a lot. Um, yeah, yeah, but I think we're all tea drinking countries though. We're all yerba mate drinking countries. Da da da. But yeah, but I'll be going to Panama. But then next year also I want to make it at least to Posadas, the very least in Argentina. But I think I want to get to Brazil. I think it'd be really cool to get to Brazil. And so once I oh, you live in Australia, Perth. Oh, okay. That's where Shane is from. Perth is on the west side of Australia, the southwest, which is like you guys are so disconnected to everywhere else. So that's crazy, man. Yeah, Australia is vast. Hmm. But Perth is very isolated. WWE was here. Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't want to live there, man. No offense or anything. It's just too isolated from the rest of the world. But then again, you guys got Southeast Asia though, right in your backyard, so that is kind of cool. Eventually, I'll take this channel to Southeast Asia and around the world. Eventually, but no rush. I'm living where I want to live. Yeah, but yeah, it's cool kicking it with y'all Australians, man. I think that because my buddy Shane, he jokes around a lot, and I think that's kind of common between Americans and Australians. We just joke around a lot, but yeah, it's kind of funny, man, when we get together because he has a super thick Aussie accent, you know, and I got a super Midwest like American accent. Everybody goes to Bali. Man, I just saw something about Indonesia. Didn't Indonesia have some like protests or something like that? There's something I saw in the news about in Indonesia. But Indonesia is a mega country. I mean, that place has a population of like, or what, like 200 million or something. Yeah, it's like 5 times more populated than Australia, I think. Maybe even more than that. But yeah, Indonesia's crazy, man, because it's so dangerous there. There's the jungles and there's the volcanoes, and then there's tsunamis, and like it's not just like little like there's the deep jungles and stuff in Indonesia, like with tigers and shit. It's wild, man. But I'm sure it's beautiful though. I should do a little bit more research on Indonesia, see if it's somewhere I want to go eventually. I really want to go to the Philippines though, because the Philippines it's a version of South America, man. Like you know, very Catholic uh, country, you know, and you know, I would feel that it's super similar to Paraguay. Obviously, besides the language, you know, but yeah, you know, or the Philippines would be super cool, and yeah, and then I would love to get to Vietnam though. You know, seen great things about Vietnam. Oh man, that reminds me, I got to get Luis Jose Global to break down his trip in Vietnam. If you guys don't follow him, you should go follow him. Luis Jose Global. Yeah, and yeah, he just did a tour in Vietnam on a motorbike. Yeah, Bob Zit, Bob, what's up, man? Yeah, so yeah, Paraguay is cool, man. But I'm glad I have a trip coming up, like in a couple of months, uh, to travel. You know, because Paraguay is cool, but you know, you still want to get out and travel. You know, so yeah, I'm going to Panama, man, and I'm really looking forward to seeing my family and checking out Panama. I've always passed through the airport, but I never stayed there to visit. And yeah, I'll kind of be like my family's interpreter and all that. So yeah, yeah, it should be a good time, man. And like Panama too. That's all like salsa dancing culture, and like I'm super stoked to like see the differences in their culture and their food and all that. I mean, Panameñas are beautiful too, straight up. So like, you know, there's a lot of reasons, man, that I'm looking forward to going to Panama. Obviously, the beach too. It's on the ocean, you know. So yeah, man, Panama should be really cool to bring to this channel, you know. And yeah, yeah, Panama's just kind of expensive though. That's the thing. But even then, it's still cheaper than the states. Like to go to vacation and all that for sure. Uh, but yeah, so anyways, that's the plans coming up. And yeah, just living life, man. But yeah. Oh, and I didn't tell you guys either though. There could be a chance that I do travel within the country of here in Paraguay, and maybe it could get sponsored by the Ministry of Tourism. Because I met somebody who does these trips, who has an Instagram uh, followers, and that's what she does. And she was telling me about it, and you know, because my channel is more aimed towards foreigners around the world. She said that yeah, I could definitely be on eligible for them to sponsor me, like to go to like Misiones and in particular to film the ruins there and explain the history. And yeah, it's kind of fascinating history actually. I thought it was kind of boring, but she broke it down, and I didn't really know enough about the ruins and the Jesuits, but interesting stuff. And yeah, I mean, I've filmed Encarnacion before, but I never filmed the ruins. And yeah, so yeah, and then if that, I mean, if that happens too, then I can see about like other trips as well, and just film it and just bring it to the channel, and show you guys so y'all can visit Paraguay and all that. And that's kind of the point, you know. So I think that'd be really cool. That'd be sick. And yeah, man. I mean, those are like those opportunities are crazy to think about. Thinking that I was just a guy who picked up a camera and just started a YouTube channel. It's out of nowhere, you know. Like I remember when I had like 10 subscribers, you know. I remember, yeah, literally in particular, I literally remember like having 10, 20 subscribers, and then when you when you when you grow, you kind of realize you kind of start realizing how many people you're really reaching, because the kind of the rule is 10 times the amount of people actually watch you than subscribe, right? So I'm reaching about 2,000, so that means about 20,000 people are actually watching, and I can see it in the numbers. I get like probably 300 views a day. Well, it depends on the day. But that's kind of impressive. Like just like I mean, just think about a TV channel, like 300 views a day, whatever it is. Okay, Bob Zit. I got my permanent residency in Paraguay in September. I'm a happy man. Good man, congratulations. Felicidades. Followed you since your beginning of your journey. Well, in Paraguay, anyways. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you've been on my lives for a long time, for a solid year, and yeah, lives. When I do these lives, like sometimes I'll be a little drunk or something, but it's just me, man. It's just me. I'm not drunk now though. I'm just drinking tea. But yeah, man. Thanks for following the channel and staying with the channel. I know I got to do more of these lives to talk to you guys though. I kind of stopped for a while. Just so dang busy, man. At Frenties. Is there a Frenties on? Or is that your other name? I don't know what you're saying, man. I don't know what that means. Anyways, uh, yeah. But I was man, I was watching some of my old videos, right? Just to see like have I been improving? Meaning like the way I speak, the way I do interviews, the way I film, my video quality, all that stuff. There's not much I can do about the technology unless I want to spend another $500 or $1,000, which I'm gonna hold off until next year for like a DJI or something like that. But yeah, I was going back, man. I was just reviewing the channel, just kind of seeing where I was at in life, remembering like the emotions I felt too, like first coming here, first 3 months, first 6 months, first 9 months, reaching a year, and then beyond. And I learned a lot, man. I don't know. I think you learn so much more about yourself when you put yourself in a position like this to live so much more different than like 99% of your peers who are in the states. Not to say I'm perfect, not even close. Not even. I'm not saying that at all. But even just like some personal things, some of the some of the people I had to let go of in the states. So any of those lingering feelings about past relationships and all that, which I've had some of that here too. Don't get me wrong, but I've really I had to come to terms with a lot of stuff, man. Moving abroad, it's not that sunny. But yeah, I've had to come to terms with a lot of things, man, and I'm glad I did. You know, because I have a feeling like that I would have regressed hard if I was in the States. Okay, it's kind of sunny. I'm gonna put them back on until the sun really goes down. Anyways, my bad. But yeah, especially the longest term relationship that I had, that was almost a decade. And I know a lot of guys are in that same position. I was just talking to a guy yesterday who I hung out with. He was married for like over 2 decades, and yeah, man. I mean, to move on, there's so many like internal and external things that you have to do, especially if you're moving to another country. I mean, there's obviously all the logistical things, but it's just crazy, man. It's crazy. Uh, oh, fuck. Damn, some bug just bit me, man. Damn. Sorry, you guys. Some fucking bug. I don't know what it was, but ooh, damn, that stung, man. What the fuck is it? It's like a wasp or a bee or something. Looking forward to see your Panama vlogs. Yeah, yeah, I'll go live from Panama. Hopefully, my fucking video quality is better though. Here, I'll show you guys the street. Damn, dude, this fucking. I want to kill this bug now. But yeah, man, this is what I mean though. Here, this is better down here. This is what I mean. Like, I live very locally, man. Yeah. Sorry, guys, I got off topic because that damn bug just fucking bit me. Fuck. Anyways, that street looks okay. Yeah, yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Oh, here comes my dog's friend. Actually, my dog's gonna go nuts. He's like a white version of my dog. Anyways, but yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck that bug, dude. All right, I'm gonna go get the fly swatter real quick, and I'm gonna be right back out. I want to kill this thing. Hola. Yeah. Anyways, oh fuck, man. I'll be right back. Out there. Whatever. I can't find it. It's all good. If it stings me again, it stings me again. This is cool. Uh, but yeah, this is the house though. I got this area up here, so it doesn't rain. I can sit out here when bugs aren't biting me. But yeah, my dog is good, man. He don't really bark at people. All he does is hold on to his ball all day. Blah. But yeah, Okay, I'm just gonna stay over here, man, because I don't know where that bug is, and I can't kill it. So, ugh. Anyways, so yeah, what I was saying though before, like coming to terms with a lot of stuff, I'm glad I did, man. I would have been repeating a lot of the same stuff in the U.S., dating the same kind of people, like hanging out the same places. And none of that was good for me, man. You know, so I'm glad I'm here, and it's a certain discipline, man, to be here. Because I can't just hop back whenever I want to the states. So I'm glad that I left a lot of things behind that didn't need to follow me here. But yeah. But anyways, it's been crazy though. Like the amount of people I've met, the amount of friends I have now that are international. You know, so yeah, yeah. I got some neighbors here. I think there's gonna be a soccer game. Say no. I think there's gonna be a soccer game here. Hey, hey, come here. No, it's because my dog wants to play. Yeah, yeah. There's probably gonna be a soccer game here. Yeah, I'm in the right place. Don't go back. Yeah, I don't plan on going back, man. Well, like I said, I'll meet my family in Panama, but like to the states, nah. It'll be a couple years probably. I'd much rather keep traveling through South America, and that's the plan really. So if I can keep that making that happen, then I'm living the life, And you're right, I am in the right place, and like it's pretty crazy to see people come here, and then everybody kind of has the same experience, right? Like more better quality of life, more chill atmosphere, literally saying hi to neighbors like I literally am doing right now, and you know it's life just moves slower here, man, and in a good way. In a good way, my life moves slower. Dude, this dog wants to play too. He's just like my dog. Anyways, what? But yeah, life is good, man. And I can't. This is the first time too. I guess that'll be the last thing I do before I log off here. Is I've never lived in a house before, like by myself. I mean, you know, like you guys probably know if you've seen that video. But this house that I'm living in is under 400 a month. So yeah. So I mean, this like this where it's at. I mean, I don't even know what it'd be to rent a house in America, few $1,000s for sure. But I've never had this much space with just me and my dog. Even my duplex was cool, but this place is even cooler. Uh, and you guys have seen it. If you guys haven't seen it, watch that video. It's where I do the walkthrough of my house. Once I get it cleaned, and it's not that clean right now, but once I get it all organized, I'll do another walkthrough, and I'll let you guys know where I bought everything. Um, Yeah, and the reason I bought stuff, you guys, the reason I bought stuff for my house was because I knew that it was gonna even out, like over the years, right? And I could have paid more expensive, to have a furnished place, but I knew that I was gonna be here pretty much, for years. So that's why I bought things, and I could throw stuff into storage anytime. But storage and apartments are so cheap. I could, like, if I really needed to, I could just rent an apartment for like $100 a month, and just utilize that as storage. Um, you know, but I mean, even here though, even here, like I probably wouldn't leave them for months at a time because I got my dog. But I would leave for weeks at a time though. I'll certainly leave for weeks at a time, and see either my family or friends uh, come through, to or whoever's gonna take care of him, man. This dude right here. Yeah. So yeah, that's the life, man. And yeah, it's like Bob said. Yeah, things evolve, plans change. I hear you. Yeah, well, yes and no. I mean, the best thing that I planned was to live here. So like in a certain way, it kind of feels like I'm on vacation on a daily basis, even though I'm not. Obviously I'm working and stuff. But every single time I step outside of my house, I'm still in Paraguay. You know, I'm still in Paraguay, and then every single day that I'm able to do that, that's a win. You know, at least I consider it a win because I used to get so heartbroken when I used to come here and visit family, but I could only stay for like a month, and I had to go back to the U.S. Because I had, like my apartment, which obviously means you have to have a lease, a bunch of things in the U.S. Like I got rid of everything to live here, and you know, it's a hell of a thing, man. It's a hell of a thing to go all in on something, but I needed to go all in on it. And I talked to guys too. Chat, hey, come here. My dog's going crazy. But yeah, I need to go all in on this dream, man. Uh, and like I said, like to even be at the point where I've had people offer like, hey, can you help me grow my YouTube channel? Oh, by the way, just to let you know, you could travel and have it sponsored, by Paraguay itself. Like those are things that I'm all right. So I'm not gonna lie. When I first started my YouTube channel, I did not like the way I looked. I still don't really like the way I look. You know what I mean? I was super self conscious, right? But if I would have let that deter me, if I would have never started, then I wouldn't have never got anywhere. And it's the same with moving abroad. If I would have never got residency, then I could have never came here. If I never would have got my cedula, I could have came here. All that stuff. So it's just a process, man. But I'm here, man, and I've been here. And it's crazy. Hey, take a look at this. Actually, I don't know if you guys can see it. Anyways, some of the funny stuff you'll see here. Oh, I forgot to. Man, when the soccer teams win, they come up and down. They're all honking their horns and stuff. It's crazy, man. When the soccer teams when there's a big game or something, and everybody uses fucking fireworks here. So there's fireworks, man, everywhere. Like right in front of my house, like at the park, like people will start lighting off fireworks like there's no tomorrow when soccer games, you know. Yeah. Crazy dog, man. Come here. Come here. Sorry, guys. I know my dog is barking super loud. Just being a dog. He just wants to play. That's all he wants. He just wants to play with this other dog. He got loose once, and he chased the white dog before. It was pretty crazy, man. And he went like 3 blocks away. I knew he would come back, but yeah, he definitely escaped for a little bit. My dog is crazy. But yeah, what you're saying, man. Yeah, that's it. In Paraguay, I'm in Paraguay, man. Like every like I said, every single day that I wake up here, it's like a win. And I remember when I first came here, I almost freaked out a couple times. Like, holy shit, dude, I'm here and I'm not in the States. Like, not that I had nightmares or anything, but it was just so unreal to be in a new country for so long. Because I've only really stayed with either with family or in hotels here, but like never in my own place. So like when I first came here, I was like, man, it's kind of a hell of a feeling to like wake up here month after month, and I almost felt like there was something wrong, but until I realized, like, nah, man, ain't nothing wrong. Everything is right, you know, feeling right, doing right, trying to do right, at least. Yeah, having fun, but trying to keep it responsible. you know, as you guys know, uh, I'll have a beer or a drink or something every now and then. I was actually just downtown last night. It was a fun, chill time, man. Fun, chill time. Hey, come here. Yeah. Anyways, man, my hand's getting tired, and the sun's going down here. So, yeah, unless you guys have some very last things you want to say, I think I'm gonna peace out. And thanks for joining the live stream. I know it's been a while, but you know, this is my life, man. Dude, all right, here, hold up. Man, they're crazy, man. They just be teasing each other, wanting to play. But man, my dog loves it. My dog has played on the soccer field. I've taken him on the soccer field. But when it's late at night, when there's nobody else, because my dog will run around. Like he knows all the other neighborhood dogs, you know. But you know, and they have their own language, man. They have their own communication. But I mean, he's not. My dog's not bad, you know. Like he'll never go attack another dog. Uh, but my dog is just American, man. He's used to dog parks and stuff, so he thinks that everybody always wants to play. But anyways, like I was saying, man, I think I'm gonna get out of here. I appreciate all of y'all. I try to go live and catch you guys if you guys want to ever talk about something specifically or ask me something. I'll try to go live more like I used to. Try not to be try not to be too shy about it. Even though I do got a lot of stuff going in life, you know, my job and this channel and everything. But I'll try to connect with you guys. I think that that's one way that I kind of separate myself from some others. I go live, and when I can, you guys can always comment in whatever. Um, yeah, but I appreciate y'all, and I'm gonna go get the rehydrated. I'm gonna bring my dog in, and yeah, I'll peace out and figure out what to eat tonight. But anyways, you guys, take care of yourselves. Again, this is Ryan Aranda, my best life Paraguay. Show dog one last time. He says bye as well, right? Yeah, he says bye as well. So, anyways, you guys, I'm gonna be doing more filming too, going ahead, because I'm starting to run out of footage from where I've filmed everywhere I've been. So there should be some fun stuff coming up, I think, for the channel. Uh, and yeah. So, anyways, see y'all later. Take care of yourselves, and until the next one, peace.